Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So this is Alliance War number 7, Season 5, and as you see, I'm going on my normal path, Path 1. I've already scouted out my path earlier, so I knew that they had not placed anyone on that first node, and I saw that I could pick up a mission or two with Corvus. So you see here, right off the bat, it's a mutant. So that's a mission for Corvus. Thank you very much. And as usual, I take a look to see if I can see anybody that it could be in their profile. Did not see anyone. And I'm still not used to the scouter lens, but you can see it even though I didn't scroll. You can tell their rank and their level, and it certainly does help. So first up is Beast. Nothing special about Beast, very easy to fight, which is why we see him on this early node. But I recently, it was shortly after I did, I think, my last Alliance War, where I was telling you guys that I just got the Scouter Lens and that there were databases that were available. Then I got a message from one of the bots, I forget which bot it was, that gave me a link to a place where I could actually search out and tell which champion it was based on the information that the Scouter Lens revealed. So I don't even have to worry about trying to figure it out or anything like that, or trying to remember or build up my own database. They've already done it. So the bot that has that information is MCOC Infobot. So if you haven't added that bot on your line messenger already, it's a good one to add. Alright, so I'm looking up his profile and I'm looking at that bishop. You see that that bishop is a rank 5, and even though I didn't scroll down, my opponent is also a rank 5. So chances are it's a bishop. You see the persistent charges and everything. I'm almost positive it's going to be bishop, and it is. See how that works? I didn't even have to use the Scouter Lens tool. I think they call it the Alliance War Opponent Finder tool or something like that. Anyway, Bishop is not that hard to fight. Now, normally, I'll fight Bishop with my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. But this was on a poison node. And this is why I bring Hyperion. And since I'm not going to be using Hyperion anywhere else, I said, you know what, let me just block that and not try to evade it and possibly get wrecked. And as you can see, this opponent is running suicides, which helps considerably. Thank you very much. And down goes Bishop. So far, so good. Everything is running quite smoothly. I did not boost up because these early fights, I don't really feel the need to boost up because they usually put very easy fights on there, and I don't normally die. If I'm gonna die, it's usually in these last few fights here. Now, in the past, I have died in the early fights, but that was very rare. I got caught. It was ugly. I try not to remember it. Alright, so we're coming to the last fights on my path. So this is where I want to boost up. And I'm trying not to use up the big boy boosts. I actually bought that offer. There was an offer for 750 units. And it gave like 3 greater boosts, 3 greater health boosts, and I think 3 attack boosts, one of the greater attack boosts. And it was a good deal. You could get 3 of them. But I decided to only get 1. And I'm going to use those boosts to clear the content that was just added, because those rewards are insane. So that variant difficulty quest that we see there, it's permanent content, but the rewards are crazy. And I've watched some people do it, and I said, you know what, I may just go ahead and use these boosts to save myself some revives. But we'll see. It should make things a little bit easier on me. I don't know. Alright, so I'm going in, as you can see, and I'm choosing a few boosts And I sat here and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead, because I don't normally use the health boosts anyway. But it may help, may give me a little bit extra time in a fight here. So next up is a Mystic 6-star. And I'm concerned. Now, normally I would see a Magic, but that Magic is only a 5-star. And so I'm not sure who. And this time I actually did remember my Scouter lens and scroll down, but being that it was a 6-star, it was a good chance that they were only going to be a rank 1 level 25. And it is a Mordo. Now, you guys may have seen me get wrecked by a Mordo, so I have a little bit of respect for him. If you sleep on him, he can wreck you. But I've got him now in that little taunt cycle. So the taunt is on him, and he was firing off his specials like crazy, as you can see. And I just decided to go for it here and just took him out. So Mortal wasn't really a problem. He can be, but at least this time he wasn't a problem. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself right about now. Next up is a mutant. And my Corvus already has the mutant mission completed. And it's another 6-star. And I'm just like, okay, well, I don't see anybody that it could be from the profile there. So let's just go ahead and go in with Starkey. I was planning on using my Corvus against the mini boss, so this way he can get some action. And it's a Cable. And that is awesome, because that's exactly why I like using Starkey here. Now imagine if you're fighting this guy with someone else and it's on an unblockable special 1. I don't know about you, but I can't evade his special 1 completely. I might be able to evade a little bit of it. But with Starkey, as you can see, it didn't matter. He didn't even get a chance to fire it off in the first place. But had I chose someone else, it's likely that I would have eaten a special 1. So now we're coming up to the final one before the mini boss, and it's the Bane node. Now look at that. It's a rank 4 champion, and it's a skill. So I'm already nervous, and look at that. I see a Korg. I'm like, well, dang it. It's probably that Korg. And I'm just like, all right, we're good. We've dueled Korgs before, so we're going to get this Korg. I've beat him with Starkey. We're going to show him a little something something. All right, so I go in. Okay, he evaded a little bit, and I evaded. Just started getting tagged. All right, so I went in, got that Bane on him instead of building up my poise charges. But that's okay. We putting the hurt on him. And then, oh my. Well, that was my manhood gone. Korg just took my manhood from me. So I asked for permission, and I had to wait, because when you die, you have to record it, put it up, and show it to him. So I got permission to go ahead. We already knew that we had lost this war at this point. We had just died too many times. So I went in against Korg to get my revenge and my manhood back. Now, I knew how to fight Korg. Alright? So, you see here, I'm going in like I should have done, instead of dexing, fighting him a little bit more like he was stun immune. Now, I shattered his shield. Now, at this point, I can just go in on him, no problem. Okay, and just look at this. We're doing fine now. Alright, get that L2 off. Boom! Look at that. That 1%. That 1%. Kabam, please fix that. That is so annoying. Now, that could have taken me out. You know, that 1% is very annoying. Please, kabam, do something. It happens way too often. Alright? But we got our revenge on that Korg. I'm happy that he wasn't a rank 5 Korg. But even if he had been, I think my Corvus could have took him. Alright, so now I'm feeling good about myself. I got my manhood back. And I'm going up against Blade. Now, I'm not worried about fighting Blade on this node. As long as he continues to throw his special 1s, we're good. Now, his special 2 is not all that much of a problem on this node, as I've shown you guys. Don't ask what happened there. I don't know. Sometimes my block, my parry just don't work, and I'm just getting punched in the face. And right there, I thought that was going to be a special 2. And I was just like, okay, you know what? Let's slow this down, because I'm using up my charges, and if I die again, I will not live it down. I was already ticked at dying to that Korg the way I did. That was just ugly. Alright, so we got a little bit of health left here. And then see this? That's all. Nothing. So I like to evade, I like to bait out his special 1 just for practice, but his special 2 is nothing to, be concerned with on this node either. You evade that first part, block the rest. Alright, so that was it for my path, and we'll find out in a minute what we did. And as you can see down there, you scroll up, we lost. We knew we had lost. Like I said, we died just too many times, but we did get a full clear. So that's going to do it, guys. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you thought about this video, and you guys have a blessed day.